What's up, guys? Mike here, and welcome to the first ever MMG Direct of 2021. I figured before I get started with the actual announcement, since there's not really too much to talk about here, I wanted to kind of talk to you guys first beforehand. Kind of been doing a lot of reflecting. It feels like an eternity since I've been in front of this camera talking to you guys. The last time I was streaming was last year in December on the 17th. December 17, 2020. 2020, that number is honestly going to be the shittiest number I could ever think of in our history. We went through a lot of stuff last year between the pandemic, everything our outgoing president ended up doing in the last 4 years. And with COVID-19, things were just kind of crazy in general last year. We didn't get to go to conventions. Some people I haven't seen in over a year. It's really kind of crazy how much we went through last year and how much it really tested our mental strength and our mental fortitude. But I am thankful to have you here with me here in 2021. We made it through. I don't know how we did it, but we somehow made it through to 2021. To say that 2020 was a rough year mentally for a lot of us is an understatement, and I know I definitely had a lot of mental blocks last year, and I feel like I had a lot of mental struggles last year trying to put up with everything and trying to mentally find my ground, and I know a lot of you must have been feeling this way, and I know you guys are still probably feeling it now. Current events have honestly already made me fearful for what 2021 has to bring. It is honestly a shame about what happened on January 6, 2021, what happened at our nation's Capitol building. My hearts and thoughts go out to those that lost their lives in the Capitol building when all of Trump's supporters took over the Capitol and an insurrection basically happened. Honestly, it's hard to have any good faith in the human race, but I want to tell you guys how thankful I am for all of you guys. You guys have been amazing. You guys have always stuck by me, and I'm thankful to have you guys here in 2021. Y'all should be proud of yourselves for making it here. You guys have been through a lot. I have been through a lot. And together we're going to make this year a good one, though. I'll probably be talking more about the entire thing with the Trump situation and all that stuff and what I'm hoping to get out of this year after the Direct, before we get into some Fall Guys. If I end up doing this Direct on the right date, it should be the 19th at least, as you guys are watching this. But 2020 at the end, in the last few weeks, I've had to kind of mentally think things through. I've kind of had some major, upgrading to do, both mentally and, as you can see by the new assets here, layout and stream-wise also. I am very excited for what this year is going to bring. I just hope I can keep on top of things, but I have learned along the way that as a streamer, the best piece of advice I can give you fellow streamers out there is to not mentally push yourselves too hard. Originally, I was going to come back to streaming on January 11th, but I wanted to send a special shout out to my girlfriend, who's probably watching in the chat at the moment, because her beloved amazing cat Chippy passed away a few days ago as of this video. And it honestly hit me hard because Chippy was an amazing cat, and I know that it's my girlfriend's first loss of a pet, and being there for her was incredibly important to me, and I wanted to be there to support her the way she's always been supporting me the last 7 years. And without her, I would not be here. And in fact, I can say that about a lot of you guys that are hanging out here in the chat as well. My girlfriend especially, and of course all the members of the Digital Bonfire. A lot of people really helped me out mentally last year, and I can't thank those people enough, between Shell Shock, Silverstone, Matt Big Fat, Hito Retro Gaming, Moonlit Maple, and everybody else in general from the Digital Bonfire family. I am so blessed to have so many good people in my life, and I'm thankful to have all of you guys around also. It's hard to think that this year is going to get any better, but we're going to try to make the best of it as we can. There is bright hope at the end of the tunnel. Vaccines are coming. We have a president that's incoming that actually knows what the fuck he's doing somewhat, that isn't going to just be a dickhead to people and do unspeakable things to the human race. And, yeah, we have a fresh, clean slate, and I'm excited to show you guys what's to come. I bet you guys are wondering how we are going to be able to survive 2021. Well, it's time for you guys to find out. I will catch you guys in a bit, but enjoy the rest of the direct. I'll see you guys in a second.
Something changed, my heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger and carry us away, but we will hold on to joy to light the way. The kind of strength inside our hearts, it's all connected. We're all together in this love, don't you forget it. We're all connected in this love. We're all connected in this love.
So, what did you end up thinking about Reality Break? Reality Break is something that I have definitely been thinking about for a long time, and VR games to me aren't just games. They are experiences. I feel like when you put on a virtual reality headset, you step into the world of VR, you feel like you're there in the world. You experience everything that's happening in front of your eyes, and you don't feel like you're in the real world. And sometimes, especially with what's been going on in 2020, it feels like we definitely need a break from reality when shit hits us hard. Video games are a powerful tool to help us escape reality for a while and, keep our minds and thoughts in a better place and immerse ourselves in different worlds and stories. And it's honestly why I love sharing them with you guys, and I am really looking forward to doing that in virtual reality. I've had my Oculus for quite a while now, and you've already seen a couple of VR games here on the channel, like Beat Saber, and you've also seen amazing horror games like Phasmophobia. But with this, every month I would like to do a different VR game on stream now that I feel like I've mastered the VR setup somewhat. I paid almost like $400 for this thing. I'd like to actually get some use out of this. But in terms of Reality Break, there's also some other stuff that we need to definitely talk about. 2021 is going to be quite a crazy year in terms of gaming anniversaries. A lot of different consoles and different series of video games are all getting major milestones here. We have the Nintendo 3DS, we have the Game Boy Advance, the Super Nintendo, the N64, and the GameCube. 3DS is going to be 10 years old this year. Game Boy Advance is turning 20. The Super Nintendo is turning 30 years old in the US. The Nintendo 64 is going on 25 years, and the Nintendo GameCube is also going on 20 years. But not only that, we also have Sonic's 30th anniversary coming up this year, as well as some other amazing series that I have yet to get to on this channel. Well, I say you've yet to get to, but some of these games you might have recognized already, or at least one of them. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog is turning 30 years old this year, along with Streets of Rage. The Pikmin series is turning 20 years old, and good old Crash Bandicoot is also turning 25 this year. All of these are gaming anniversaries that I would like to pay proper homage to and show these gaming consoles and series the proper love and respect they deserve. Because all of these have had major impacts in my gaming life, and I would love to do this either with other people or for backlog battles. There's some other ideas for streams that I have going down the line. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to figure things out. And I know you guys really enjoyed the backlog battle rituals. And, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do as many backlog battle rituals this year as I have done last year. So, in order to combat this, we are now renaming the backlog battle rituals to community sub-rituals. This will be starting up next month in February. We will be picking 5 Twitch subs every month. And the first name chosen will actually get to pick the reality break gamer for every month. So every month, one of you guys will be getting to pick the VR experiences from a list of games I will provide you guys. And yeah, you guys will be able to pick the virtual reality game that we played during the month. And also, since community games are going to be coming back as well, and I'm going to be playing a lot of games with you guys this year every month, I will be making that the new backlog battle ritual in a sense. I will pick 4 of you guys that are subscribed to a Twitch channel. Doesn't matter if you're tier 1, 2, or 3. And yeah, we will vote on what game we get to play every month, and the community gets to decide what we get to play together. I will still probably do backlog battles to an extent, depending on the rituals, at least, from picking Twitch subs. Depending on if I have a lull in between all the different plans I have this year for all the different stuff that you just saw. But I kind of have a decent idea of how I want things to go this year in certain regards. But speaking of the backlog battles, they will not be forgotten, and they are still going to be a main integral part of this channel. Last year, I honestly fell off the ball quite a lot in terms of getting these things uploaded from mental blocks and just overall struggling with a lot of things mentally, and I didn't get a chance to really keep on top of the uploads. And I'm still kind of struggling now, if I'm being 100% honest. So, Paper Mario is almost finished. The entire Crash Bandicoot series, 1 through 4, via the Insane Trilogy and the new Crash Bandicoot game, and Battletoads will all hopefully at least be starting to upload by March. That is what I am aiming for. In terms of what our first backlog battle for the year is going to be, it was originally going to be Snowboard Kids, but I wanted this to be kind of special for my return, so this Thursday, at least if this is being premiered on the 19th of January 2021, our first backlog battle for the channel of 2021 will be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the Game. That will be featuring CTK, Hito Retro Gaming, and Matt Big Fat, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. The following Monday, though, on the 25th, if my calculations are correct anyway, we will be playing Snowboard Kids for the N64, because that was originally going to be part of my holiday backlog battle, but things ended up getting caught up, and we had a lot of stuff to take care of between all of us, kind of like saying a proper farewell to the shitty year that was 2020, and all of us getting our highlight reels ready, and the Game Awards, and the Hot Chocolate Summit, all of which will probably be making a return this year in some shape or form. But I have not forgotten about Resident Evil 4, which is what you guys chose for our first community choice game of the year, for last year. And that will be covered at some point this year, I would like to think. I'm going to try my best to figure it out, maybe in between a short running or in between stuff where I have a bit of a lull in my schedule of stuff that I want to do this year. We will probably cover Resident Evil 4 since I'll probably take a couple of streams. But other than that, we have a couple more things to we have a couple things to show off, so I'll see you guys after the next trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, after Super Mario March, we have our next themed month, or should I say months, in the works with you guys. Something I would like to call Springtime Shenanigans. Since it's going to be in the months of April and May, I figured springtime is approaching, at least by this point. And it's also April Fool's. So I figured there would be some really interesting games that are related to nature, like Plants vs. Zombies and Pikmin. Pikmin is a game I've wanted to do on the channel for quite a while, and Plants vs. Zombies is an absolute classic, and I'm very excited to cover both those games. Plants vs. Zombies is a very interesting... Actually, if you really think about it, Pikmin and Plants vs. Zombies have a lot of good strategy in common in terms of figuring out how to maintain your plants and everything. So I am very excited to bring those to the channel. As for M&M's The Lost Formulas, which is also called M&M Shell Shocked, and Tiny Toons Adventures Wacky Sports Challenge, I ended up choosing those two games because of the fact that, you know, it's April Fool's, and I figured some silly, what the hell are these kind of games, putting those out there would be very interesting to play here on the channel. So, yeah, I told my buddy Shell Shock Prime that I'd be doing M&M Shell Shocked in his honor, because literally it says Shell Shock in the name, and I thought it was kind of funny. You'll find out about that game when April comes along, and Wacky Sports Challenge is one of those games that we could probably finish in a stream. And it's definitely out there from the other Tiny Toon Adventure games that are all about, like, platforming and everything. But the gem of this entire collection is Banjo-Kazooie. If you guys have been here on the channel and you have followed me for a long time, 2019, when Banjo and Kazooie were announced for Smash Brothers, well, I don't even have to really go into it too much, do I? Holy shit, they made it! Yes! They fucking made it! Oh, fuck. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, you can tell how much I love this series very much, and I did do a playthrough of this channel a very long time ago, but I never properly got a chance to upload it to a backlog battle. And now that I got myself an Xbox One X, and I also have some ideas for doing Banjo-Kazooie with crowd control, where you guys get to basically mess up my entire game. Yeah, I think now's the time for doing a proper Banjo-Kazooie playthrough here on the channel. So, hope you guys are looking forward to all that stuff. I know I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too, because I think this is going to be an interesting idea. Other than that, that is pretty much what you can kind of expect for the entirety of 2021. All sorts of different themes, different celebrations pretty much happening throughout the month of 2020, the year of 2021 month. Yeah, no, 2021 is probably going to still feel like an eternity. But that was pretty much going to do it for this MMG Direct, though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are watching this live on Twitch at the moment, I will see you guys in the chat in just a few minutes. And if you guys are watching here on YouTube, I will catch you guys in the next one. Or at least that's what I would say, but I do have one last thing to show you guys. I have been working my ass off for a few months, and you guys already saw one teaser trailer for it. But we have the final details ready for our showdown coming up next month. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys to it, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I will see you guys live on Twitch in the chat in a few minutes. Thank you guys always for watching. Never stop reaching for tomorrow, my fellow monster gamers. Let's make 2021 a good one. Stay safe, stay bright, stay clean. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.